Hello everyone, Harrison11 back at it once again with a brand new video for you, and it's time for the next Forza Motorsport 4 car review. And on this episode, we're heading back to Germany for one of the least known but one of the best cars in the whole of Forza Motorsport 4. Welcome my friends to the 2010 Gumpert Apollo S. Okay, let's get this one out of the way. The Gumpert Apollo is an ugly car. There's no getting around this one, no matter which angle you look at it from, or from what direction, or how far away or close you are. The Gumpert Apollo is an ugly thing. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you sacrifice style in place of aesthetics and aerodynamics. But hey, as you'll find out later in this review, it's very good at certain other things. Oh, but if there's one plus going for it, it's the unfolded in Auto Vista mode. It kind of looks like Bumblebee from the Transformers movies. This is a good thing. Promise. The Gumpert Apollo uses a 4.2 litre twin turbocharged Audi V8 engine. There are three engine types this car originally has. The base model, the 640 brake horsepower version, the race version with a massive 790, and the version we're reviewing, the just under 700 brake horsepower version. The sport version, or the S as it's known in the video, produces 690 brake horsepower. It can go from 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, 0 to 120 in 9.1 seconds, and will go on, if you can find a straight long enough, to a top speed of over 225 miles an hour. It is also extremely light, weighing just under 1,500 kilos. Basically, with the Gumpert Apollo, you are getting a glorified road-legal street racer. Cool! Also, for its drag race, it did the standing mile in 27.4 seconds with a very high closing speed of 180 miles an hour. However, a bit disappointed at the fact that once it got into 6th gear, it struggled to keep going beyond that. Okay, here's Kenshin's thoughts on the Gumpert Apollo. And I quote, "Alright, the Gumpert Apollo. Well, there isn't much to say about this car. As with most R3 cars, it is also very good. Good acceleration, brakes, handling, grip, and downforce. If I were to compare this car to something we have already reviewed, it would have to be compared with the Pagani's Zonda Cinque. Personally, I like how the Zonda Cinque feels more than the Gumpert Apollo. The Cinque is a much easier car to drive fast. That being said, the Gumpert has the ability to be quite a lot faster in the right hands. This is the first car we've reviewed that is dropped below 1 minute 11 seconds and is not an R2 level racing car. Oh, and this car is surprisingly good at drifting tighter turns." End quote. And you'll see that in the next part of the review. But as Kenshin said, it is the new Forza Motorsport 4 lap record holder with an incredible 1 minute 10.95. So how well does the Gumpert Apollo fare in the crazy world that is Forza Motorsport 4? Well, first of all, thanks to Kenshin for providing the extra drift footage. So if there's going to be some annoying white space in this video, don't worry, it's been filled with something quite good in the background, so bear with me. But anyway, as I was saying, the Gumpert Apollo is great on the Forzability scale. In the world of Forza, it's a very good car. First of all, it's reasonably priced for the car that you are getting. Is an R3, 749 on a performance index. It's also a reward car, so you could potentially get one for free at level 41, even though quite annoyingly the Pagani's Zonda Cinque is in the same category, meaning it's worth more and you'll probably pick that over this car. However, you can buy them at a quite reasonable 320,000 credits. And also with the performance index rating of 749, there is room for potential further upgrades to take it right up to that R3 limit of 800. So all in all, reasonable price, potentially free. All round, thumbs up for the Gumpert Apollo and Forzability. Let's get one thing clear, people. We know this car is ugly, but if you ignore that and put that to one side, pound for pound, you are looking at one of the very best cars in Forza at this category. It has everything you need. Strong performance, tweakable parts, room for upgrades, extremely powerful and great round the track, as proven by the fact it's now our Forza 4 lap record holder for R3s and belows. Overall, if you can afford to, have this car in your lineup. It is, as I said, a street legal race car and beast. I've been Harrison101. Thank you very much for watching, and sayonara.